Okay, so this is how you remove the rear wheel on a Rohloff equipped full fat. So first thing you can do is make sure that the parking brake is not switched on, so that the wheel is free to come out of the back end. And then this part here is the shift box. That's going to need to be detached so the wheel can drop out safely. So just use this little thumb screw here. That should be fairly tight. Unscrew that. It's captive, so it can't fall away, and you can just gently pull that box off. You can see there's two holes here, line up with two holes on the hub itself. And then you've got the large quick release here. You can loosen that, and that's going to allow the wheel to drop out of the frame. So over on the far side, I'll just turn it around. Once you've got everything loosened on the left side, you can have a look around to the right, and you can see you've got the chain tensioner. You just kind of push this to release the rear wheel. That lets the whole thing drop out, and then you can pull the wheel out of the frame. And when it comes to putting it back in, there's just a couple of things to be careful of. So just like taking it out, and make sure that the chain is around the top of the sprocket here, pulling the tensioner down to allow the chain to line up, making sure nothing gets stuck, just being a little careful and gentle, checking out anything that seems to be stopping the wheel from coming in easily, because you don't want to pull on any of these parts unnecessarily. So there we go, you can see it's all dropped into place, and what was holding that back was the tensioner there. Just needed pulling back like that to allow the wheel space to come up on the inside. So if we come back around to this side, now that the wheel is in dropouts, what you can see, and I'll move in closer to give this a better view here, but there is a little hook here. And you can see when I've dropped this wheel in, this has gone into the wrong place. This hook needs to be hooked on to the bottom of the brake mount here. This is a special brake mount. It's got space for this hook to kind of attach into. And so if you don't line that up correctly, the hub has got nothing to actuate against, and the shifting won't work properly, and it may damage the wheel. So it's very important to make sure that that's lined up right. So if that's not lined up, you can just lift the wheel, the back end of the trike up a little bit, rotate the wheel around, and then you can get it seated down nicely into place. Once that's all for sure in the right place, and the hook is attached on here and the chain is routed correctly on the other side, then you can close up the quick release. Make sure that's nice and tight and closed all the way down. And then you can reattach the shift box, making sure that those two pins are fitted onto the two holes, and it goes all the way in and flush against the side here. Then once that's on, you can just tighten up the little thumb screw. That just needs to be sort of finger tight. It doesn't need to be, you don't need to get a big screwdriver or anything like that. Just finger tight, tighten down, and that should all be ready to go, ready to ride. Okay.